today. Good day. It's been a good week, and really looking forward to getting back in the Coliseum over the next 2 days. Very important time for us. We'll go back tomorrow night and work under the lights again and get comfortable in our own skin at night. Obviously, first 3 home games at night, so good opportunity there. And then really put the ball down on Saturday and play real live ball in front of our fans, in front of our alumni and our fan base, and really hopefully get some performance anxiety out of the way for a lot of young people and get a feel for what that feels like to play in front of a lot of folks. So should be a great weekend for us as we end basically the second and a half week of camp. With that, I'll answer any questions that you got.
Is Drake okay? Drake?
Drake's, yeah, he's got a little bit of an eye infection that we dilated today, and so he had eyeglasses on. He should be back by the way.
And then what's Max Williams' situation?
He's had a hamstring, that, obviously with wide receivers and DBs, really, you got to take the right time and the right precaution with those guys. He's put a lot of great work in. He's right there on the edge. I would expect him back by next week. You saw him get some work today, which was great to get him back in individual drills today.
And Hunter Eccles?
Hunter's got a little bit of a turf toe and a little sprain. He's day-to-day. We're going to see. He's going to come out and get some work tomorrow, see how it feels, and then we'll make a judgment for Saturday. But he's really close to being back.
Any concerns about injuries at the linebacker position? Seems like you've had quite a few guys either be out for a couple days or a couple of them have been out for
Yeah, obviously the one major injury that we've had is Jordan, and it's not a season-ending injury. Most of them bumps and bruises that come with the physicality of going into practice 12. We're halfway through the 25 practices right now, so those guys are holding up. Obviously, John's doing a great job. I credit Raylan Goforth, who's doing a really nice job with his opportunity, but those guys are making the most of getting those reps.
Elijah Winston.
Elijah has a turf toe, probably a little bit more significant, probably a little bit longer time.
You're not.
Yeah, we rested Amon-Ra today, just a little bit of groin and hip tightness. The guy's running about 4 miles a day, and every good horse needs a day off every once in a while. So we were precautionary today. We'll get some work tomorrow and see where we are Saturday.
You're an offensive guy, a quarterback guy. What's the first thought when Talanoa jumps the route and going 70 yards the other way? What's your first thought?
I don't ever want to play against that guy. I'm glad he's on our football team. That's 3 this week. He's had a hat trick on pick sixes this week, and he's so football instinctive, and it goes back. I absolutely love two-way players, and if you go back and remember him at Corvallis, he was as good an offensive player as he was a defensive player. And I think he's got that dynamic of being able to read routes, knowing where the ball comes out, knowing spacing, and understanding that if there's a flat route going out, somebody's coming in. And he does a great job of picking the ball. We got him one time the other day where he just showed up a hair late, and we ended up getting a big play. But man, he's playing really great football. It's one of the reasons I think the kid's going to be one of the better safeties in the country.
How do you feel about where JT's at?
It was good. I made one poor decision. That was actually the one that just the ball needed to come out a little bit quicker or get off that progression and go to the next. But he's been really consistent through 12 practices. He's been a stabilizing force each and every practice, and I look forward to seeing him in the Coliseum around our fans and put him in that situation and see how our quarterbacks do.
We talked about taking a little bit longer on JT Daniels on that interception. It looked like after the first round of 11-on-11s, you talked with the team about a faster tempo and a faster pace, and that kind of being the overall marching for. How do you feel the team has done coming into the showcase?
Yeah, it was a good observation. We actually today came in our team meeting and said, hey, a lot of times when you get in practice situations, you don't get the true feel of the speed of the game, and I wanted to give them a little bit more reps. We've been hanging at series around 6 or 7 plays. We jumped it up, and now we'll jump it up to 8 to 10, so they get longer drives. We actually sped up probably even faster than it would be even spotted, because I want them to know how fast you have to make the communications of substitutions when it comes to personnel, getting the call and echoing the call, getting lined up, getting set, and playing football. So I thought the kids did a really good job. That's why I brought them up at the end. I said, guys, this is reality. This is college football. This is how fast it's played. This is how good a condition you have to be in when you play a tempo team. So it was a great segment for us. It's something that will continue down the second half of camp now that we got all the installation in, and now play at real fast speed, true speed of the game.
We still haven't seen Brew out here. How's he doing, just health-wise?
Yeah, he's actually getting a little bit better, which is great to see. He's actually attending our meetings. He's got a smile on his face. He did the Constitution, our special teams Constitution in front of the team last night and got a standing ovation. So, he's starting to feel a little bit better. He's not all the way there yet, but we're glad to have him around us. It was good to see a smile on his face.
Regardless of what happens with the NCAA decision, the fact that he's missed so many potential reps out here at practice, does that slow down his development, even if he were to be able to come back?
Well, I think anytime that you've been away from the game for an extended period of time, as a coach and as basically an adopted father, I got 3 by birth, 110. I got the honor to adopt. You know and understand he's not going to just come right back out here and go. That there's going to have to be strength and conditioning. That there's going to have to be some change of direction, movement. It's going to take time to build that back up. And he's gone through a process that I don't wish on anybody as far as getting healthy and getting better. And we hope to get him out here soon. But it'll be at a slow pace, at his pace, where he feels comfortable.
Coach, going 2 minutes early in practice, what were you hoping to get accomplished?
Again, I wanted to just be able to show them how fast a pace college football and the tempo needs to be. We've had some simulated practice segments where it's down and distance and everything's scripted. I wanted them to feel the ball move and be able to go from the left hash. Oh gosh, the ball's thrown to the right hash, 20 yards downfield. You got to get there. You got to get set. Teams are going to go fast once they make that big play. I just wanted them to feel more real life and get a little winded, and feel what a 10-play drive feels like. It's not the easiest thing, and you got to be able to catch your breath. And when you get those substitution opportunities, take the chance, take the opportunity. You saw us in those drives, in those long drives. All of a sudden, Graham makes a substitution. Great job by our defense. They see the Aaron Cross. That's their opportunity to get new guys in. We were able to platoon guys in. So we want to see those things. And it was good to get some real-life ball in.
Does this team look like they understand how to practice in pants? I mean, shoulder pads. They look like they get a lot done in shoulder pads.
Yeah. I tell you what, they're practicing well together, Dan. I think I credit our older kids and our coaches in the fact of teaching guys how to practice physical, how to practice fast, how to practice violent, but not being stupid, not taking cheap shots. We've had a couple digs where safeties could have knocked a wide out, but they pulled off of it. They know they got them. They're really practicing well together, and that's what you want. You haven't seen a ton of major injuries out here in this camp, knock on wood, and I credit a lot to the maturity of our team right now.